Hi Libra, welcome to your love reading. I hope you all had an awesome New Year's Eve. You're feeling great and I hope the new year brings you lots and lots of blessings, lots of love, abundance, health, wealth, prosperity, all of it. And we continue to work together as a collective in really manifesting our goals and staying on our path, keeping it clear towards whatever it is that our soul's contract is in this lifetime. If you're new to Soul Embers, hi, my name is Andrea. I hope you find a message within this reading that resonates and you choose to stick around for the journey. Everything you guys need to know about the channel, the content, it's all in the description box below, Libra, so check it out. If you vibe with my reading style and would like to reach out for a personal reading, I would absolutely love to do one for you. My contact details are also in the description box below, so feel free to reach out. Love reading your comments, guys. Please do continue to comment. I get super excited reading through them. It helps me better connect with your energy. I use that for future readings as I channel energy for you. And not only that, it really helps me get to know who I'm connecting with on the other side of this camera, right? So Libra, what is going on in your love life? What brings you here today? What answers are you looking for? Who am I connecting with? Libra, when I was meditating on your energy just before I started recording, I kind of felt that you really had enough of just bringing in these people or attracting relationships that are leaving you feeling depleted. They're leaving you feeling lost in some cases. It's almost like you can't seem to get it right. You focus on yourself, you're focusing on building yourself up, and you just don't understand what it is that's causing you to keep on attracting the same type emotionally unavailable men or women. I'm sensing that you are emotionally invested, right? So you're emotionally invested, you're doing the best you can, you're putting your best foot forward, you're bringing the best version of yourself and truly making an effort to bring something together, and you end up feeling really depleted at the end of it because it's almost like there's this massive barrier and it just deflects off the person you are trying to build with. And that could be with a variety of relationships that you've experienced, and you're really frustrated, like you freaking had it. So let's pull out a card and see, where are you at? Self-love. Yeah, this is a feeling I'm getting. When you love yourself, you will attract love into your life. So Libra, what I'm feeling here is that you are really in the energy of taking action, really trying to show your value, really trying to increase your value in someone else's eyes by going above and beyond and really being a stand-up person. And that's amazing. It's amazing when we bring it to our work. It's amazing when we bring it to our friendships. It's amazing when we bring it to our families and our friends to a degree, right? But when it comes to love, it is really important for, what I'm feeling is it's really important for you to be able to match their effort rather than thinking that someone is going to match your effort based on how much you like them. Being realistic about the effort they put in is what determines how much they like you. And so it all comes down to keeping for yourself what is for you and what isn't being reciprocated. That's the level of self-love. That validation or that value that you're trying to show and increase through those that amazing effort that you make is basically your doing too much, and energetically what's happening is they're not given enough space to apply themselves. Okay, so I want you to imagine the polarity isn't right. It keeps on repelling. It's a repelling type of energy, or it's an energy that suffocates the other energy and doesn't allow it to take to feel that pull or the desire to take action, because everything is already done for them. It's almost like saying as well, giving someone the boyfriend or the girlfriend benefits, but they're not your boyfriend and they're not your girlfriend. So why would you give them the boyfriend or girlfriend benefits to start off with when then you're not exclusive? And if you are exclusive and you want to take it to the next level, it's about matching their effort and keeping those lines of communication open without attacking. For example, saying something along the lines with someone that you have been consistently building with. I've noticed that you've pulled back, and that's okay. I'm not going to try and understand it. I know you're working through your own stuff, and that if you feel you want support and want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen. This is important to me though, because I want to take it to the next level. So you are stating your standard and your value. I want to take it to the next level, and I really want to fix this. What do you think about it? And then allow them to reciprocate rather than you trying to fix it. Or doing the opposite, which is withdraw your energy. Oh, wow. Libra, a lot of channeled messages for you. Okay, so let's just pull out a couple of cards. Okay, let's pull out a couple of cards and just see where you're at with this person and how you're feeling. Observer and soulmate wanted to pop out as well. So for me, it's one of those things where you're currently taking a step back, even though you feel this deep connection with a particular energy or with your latest energy. If you're not together, because this can apply to those of you that are in separation at the moment, whether it be temporary or whether it be permanent, or whether you are, you've been dating someone for some time and you want to take it to the next level. You feel that deep soul connection, that true understanding that you can be vulnerable. This is how you're feeling, that you can be vulnerable and that it is safe to do so. But there is this element where they don't match your effort. So are you expecting them to like you based on the effort that you make? I keep getting that message. On the other hand, you're starting to realize that something's not matching up. True, Libra, it's not matching up. And what's not matching up is that you're taking all that love from within yourself, you're pouring it into someone else, and that exchange of energy isn't coming back to replenish you and to give you and revive you and revitalize you so that you can keep giving all that love that you have inside of your beautiful self. Okay, so you're taking the step back, you're watching and you're waiting to see what's going to happen next. It's almost like the energy of, I'm so over this, I'm so done with it, I'm so over just attracting sketchy or unclear type of energy. What is it that I'm doing that keeps attracting this? And I feel that it's that you're not clear on your own standards, and you don't state them. It's simple. This is what I want. This is how I want it. And allow the other person to decide whether or not they're willing to reciprocate or whether or not they match your vibe, that align with you. It does cut through all the confusion. It does take a lot of courage. And it basically brings things into perspective so much quicker than, trying to show them why you are a person of value and why they should invest in you. It's not it's not an interview. All right, so let's break this energy down. you're really disappointed. You're disappointed that in this time that you've decided, as difficult as it has been, to take a step back and allow the other person to come towards you. You're disappointed at their lack of effort, which is making you realize how much of an effort that you've been making. Again, invest, base how much they like you on the effort that they make. And this is what you're starting to understand. You're disappointed that what you thought was going to be the end of sketchy kind of behavior that you've been attracting. You thought this person had it, or you had it together with this person. They're starting to show you a little bit differently. I'm getting, Libra, this is an alarm bell. This is the time where it's not over. There is still opportunity to bring this together and heal it. There is still the opportunity for you to take action with, I guess, not take action, to not apply yourself so much, but at the same time not be passive. And I guess the way we do that is by knowing what our standards are, upholding our own value and our own boundaries, which are our standards, by making those feeling statements and by making those statements of, where we stand with something and what our expectation is from anybody, not specific to that person. Right? So all is not lost, but you're starting to lose hope and faith in this person. And Spirit just wants you to take a moment, let it breathe, maintain your current distance if that's what you're doing, and focus on taking all that love that you give off yourself to someone else, take it all back and let it nurture yourself and recenter your energy. So let's have a look and see how this person is feeling, Libra. All that glitters. Like I said, you thought that this person was going to stick around. You thought that this was the right person for you. You thought it was the end of sketchy behavior, but behind all that glitters is not necessarily real gold. Okay? Maybe they tried to pull the wool over your eyes. Maybe they've ghosted you a couple of times, and now you're starting to really realize that their effort doesn't match their words. What they say and what they follow through with are two different things. If they follow through with it, you may be feeling that, this person, I don't know why I'm getting the energy of being love bombed. Okay, when they talk to you, they're so romantic, and when they see you, it's almost like they shower you with gifts, love and affection, and then they withdraw their energy, which is what gives you this lack of clarity. And you're left with that feeling of those little moments where they're breadcrumbing you, and that's what you use to fuel yourself and keep yourself attached to them. And Spirit is saying that, there is an opportunity to save this. You can turn this around, but it's going to take a lot of your own determination of who you are and where you stand. This person's going to circle around, because I don't feel like this separation or this time where you guys are not talking is going to last forever. Yeah, they want this person at the moment is very charming. Not at the moment, in general. They're really, really charming. They've got this air of confidence, this almost arrogance, but it isn't, they know how to humble themselves, but their confidence is almost irritating to you, because it's like, you know what? you say all these things and you're so confident and you're not able to stick by your own word or follow through. It's a load of crap. That's the type of energy I'm getting. And it's also that type of energy of, are you seriously reaching out to me with that same level of confidence after so and so has happened? That's the type of energy I'm getting. This person does want to come back. They do want to have a discussion with you. You know, they're making a decision as to whether or not they want to pursue this. Like I said, there is an opportunity for this to go the distance, but what it's going to take on your behalf, Libra, what I'm feeling is for you to really pull back your energy, and instead of becoming the energy that takes action, become the attracting energy. Sit in the energy of what will be will be. I'm going to match your effort and not your words, and I will only give of myself just as much as I see you giving of your effort and consistency, right? So there is this inner conflict with them. There is this push and pull when it comes to you on whether or not they want to continue investing, whether or not there's going to be something that is going to bring them long-term happiness. It is the make or break moment for this person is what I'm feeling. But generally, they're assessing. You're observing, they're assessing. You're observing things objectively. They're taking stock of the pros and cons of becoming exclusive or taking it to the next level. So let's have a look and see what's the guidance for you when it comes to this person. What's the guidance? What guidance? How does Spirit want you to work through this for your best interest? Never-ending story. So this is one of those things where that same tape keeps playing over and over again, where it takes you back to past experiences, really deep within your those subconscious thoughts based on those past traumas that you've had that start to surface, where we go into our panic, where we start to really question our self-worth, our confidence. We start to question whether or not we've ever had it right. What feels right doesn't end up right, so it can't be right. Really questioning your intuition. It's one of those things where, you know, I'm just so over it. I'm just so over it. I can't do this anymore. I can't keep on going back there. I don't want to go back to that feeling. I don't want to feel like I'm not enough. I don't want to feel like I have to work so hard to get love. Love should not be so difficult to cultivate with someone else. So difficult to get off the ground. And it all comes down to, you know, Libra, I have to be honest with you. It comes down to you trying so hard to please someone else instead of looking at what really is the determination and the courage and the strength that's needed to make sure you're well taking care of yourself, that you're upholding your own value. If you are constantly trying to help, heal, or validate yourself in someone's eyes or increase your value in their eyes, it takes away the value from yourself. You're putting them on a pedestal instead of putting yourself there, you know. And that's the type of energy I'm getting from this. So let's break this down and see how you can work with this so you can change your focus so that you can manage these triggers. Okay, so this is about you going back into that subconscious deep shadow, deep fears, the fears of codependency, the fears of where you completely surrender your own energy and you invest it in someone else to the point where you feel that there is nothing left of you, and the only way you can get any form of happiness back is by reconnecting with this person or past relationships. This may be a repeating cycle because you feel that they're the ones that can bring you back that happiness, when in fact what's happening, I want you to imagine it like a circle, or energetically, where you take all that self-love, you pour it into someone else so that you can you can increase your value in their eyes so that you can be loved, and then they don't do anything with that to reciprocate. So what ends up happening is we end up feeling empty, end up feeling that we're not worthy, we end up having all those fears, we end up feeling lost and confused because we're so far away from who we are energetically. We've gone outside and beyond ourselves. And what Spirit wants you to know is that clarity is going to come. And what you will see is that the only way that you can work through this is if you mentally visualize you taking back all that energy, pulling it back into yourself, all that love from every single relationship, Libra. Take it all back, drop it back into your body. Let it fill your heart and your soul, and have a chat with yourself and ask yourself, what have I given that I've now gotten back? And let that love be the one that starts to nurture you and really put those boundaries in place so that you never leave your body again. And that clarity will come, and you will take the risk, and you will have a completely brand new cycle once you're able to do that successfully, drawing in a beautiful new energy, which is exactly what you've been trying to call in. This is just part of your journey. It is a challenging time. This is about challenging energy, but I can see that the pendulum is going to swing the other way. It always does, between nourishing and challenging. So the challenging will pass. Okay, these feelings are temporary. They don't reside here. They don't set up camp. They don't have to set up camp. It will move on to more nourishing times if we deal with this energy correctly and we make the best decisions for ourselves. All right, guys, I hope you found that helpful. Please do comment in the comment section. Like I said, I love reading your comments. And also feel free to reach out for a personal reading. I'd love to do one for you. I hope you have an amazing month, and I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Libra.